Hi, this is Sutapa. Welcome back to It's My World. Most of the time I've been talking more about philosophy and serious stuff. So I thought, I was looking back at some old pictures and was reminded of, coming to the country, settling down. My first experience when I um, landed for a layover at, where was it, Amsterdam, because I came via KLM. And looking at the airport, I was lost. I mean, it was so huge. And this was the very first time that I had flown on my own. Made this journey across the oceans, so to speak, alone. Was a huge, huge step, emotionally, physically, everywhere, right? So, where I flew out from Mumbai, then known as Bombay, um, I was always already overweight as far as my luggage was concerned. So, what happened was when I was trying to get into the plane, one of the, the airline personnel came and took one of my carry-on baggages and said, collected in Amsterdam, gave me a ticket in my hand and walked away. I was flabbergasted, to say the least. I was like, okay, there goes my bag, and I'm not going to see it ever again. And because it was a carry-on baggage, it had a lot of food items and stuff like that. I forget right now what it was, but it was heavy, very heavy. So my whole 7 or 8 hours of my flight was kind of a little tense. So anyway, so I get on at the Amsterdam airport, and I remember asking one of the the air hostesses, or the flight attendant as they're called, where could I find my baggage? And she directed me to the airport, the airport counter, and I went and asked them where could I find my baggage, and they said, oh, the baggage claim is over there. Go ahead and find it. Luckily, I had about 8 hour layover, so I had enough time. So I walk over. This is a large airport, a huge airport. I walk over to a counter, and I explain to them what my situation is, and they say, "Oh, there's your baggage." And I look across the window, and there's a glass pane, and sure enough, I see my bag, going on the carousel. You know, the baggage carousel. So it's like, okay, so my bag is here. So that's something, that was a huge relief. So I was getting ready to walk to that, to that particular place to get my baggage. And, they had this rolling gate. And so I was stopped. I was like, excuse me, where are you going? I'm like, I need to get my baggage. Oh, you need a visa if you need to go there. I was like, what? But I don't need a visa. I'm not going out. I just want my bag. But they said, you need a visa. You need to apply for a visa. Alone in an alien land, and I had no idea. I did not have enough money to. Luckily, I forget. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But the process was relatively painless. But just the idea of having another thing stamped on on your passport, which was not expected, kind of threw me for a loop. But I said, hey, I need to get my bag. So I had to wait for a little while, get my stamp on my passport, and I crossed over, got my bag, and finally managed to come back to the other side, or to the inside of the airport. Um, then I had to find out, because I figured, hey, if they didn't take it in Mumbai, chances are that they wouldn't take it here. So I tried to find a KLM agent, and I found a couple of people somewhere way down. I remember I was just roaming around the whole airport. I was just going nuts, and the baggage was really heavy. And this particular lady looked at me, looked at that, and basically was scoffing. And she said, "I don't know who let you get this baggage, but you can't take it." I was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "No, you cannot take this with you. You have to leave this behind." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So anyway, bottom line is I was in tears. I mean, I was really in tears. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't leave my baggage behind. And luckily this guy came along and he saw the situation, and he just looked at me, gave me another ticket, said collected at JFK, took my baggage, walked away. Once again, my baggage was on its own, was separated from me, and I had to wait till JFK. And this time I kind of had a feeling that I would see my baggage, but it was nerve-wracking to say the least. So that was my journey from Mumbai to Amsterdam to JFK. And of course, landing in JFK was a whole other experience, which I will continue in the following series. But I mean, traveling is interesting, and as you know, a lot of you guys travel. I don't know how you do it, but the experience is just amazing. Scary, but also adventurous. So I'll talk more about it in